All right, and after a quick nap and a little bit of refreshing up, does that make sense? Refreshing up? I don't know.
Sure.
We're back at Hollywood Studios. So now we're gonna go have dinner. It's our last dinner here in Disney for this trip. We're gonna go check out Mama Melrose's Ristorante Italiano.
First time ever going there, very excited.
Yeah.
We'll see if it lives up to the hype.
I've heard some very mixed reviews about it, but we've never been there before, so we're excited nonetheless. Yeah. All right, here we are at Mama Melrose's Ristorante Italiano. As we've said before, we've never been here, so we don't know what to expect, but we've heard mixed things, but we're very excited. This is a fun menu. Right off the bat, they list out the specialty drinks. It does look a little similar to what we see everywhere else. Magical Star cocktail, they've got some red sangria, but this Mama's Margarita and an Italian surfer, that sounds new. We've got some appetizers, some entrees, desserts such as cannoli and tiramisu. I think this is gonna be awesome. So that was a little chaotic.
Yeah, like literally we were right at the podium like, no, just check it on the app. Like, we're right here at the podium, it's okay, right? No, check it on the app.
This is the first time this has happened on this whole trip.
I'll have to admit, like, all the rules in every single different area seems to be a little bit different based on who you're dealing with. So like, for the most part, for the stroller wise, we just keep him in the stroller. Today, some random security guy, and listen, we've been here for 10 days, so we definitely have our experience. Today was the first day they had him leave the stroller. Yesterday was the first time they searched your camera bag.
Right.
So I think, listen, we will always comply. All we're asking for is just a little bit of consistency, that's all. So we know what to expect, because we just want to follow the rules. We just don't know if the rules are constantly changing.
It was just a little frustrating because we stood in a little bit of a line.
Yeah.
It's getting very warm out here, and the whole time they're like, oh no, just do it.
It's warm, and then all of a sudden it starts sprinkling. All right, here we are at Mama Melrose's Ristorante, and the story behind this restaurant is that Mama Melrose actually traveled to Hollywood as a young Sicilian, hoping to become a famous movie star. But she found out that she was gaining more fame from cooking her father's family traditions for some of the stars, that some of them actually encouraged her to start her own restaurant, so she moved in an empty warehouse in the back lot to create this masterpiece. So here we are about to enjoy some of her great cooking from her family's recipes, and here's hoping they live up to the hype.
I have to admit, I am so impressed by that little, that's true, it's on the website. All right, to start off dinner, I've got the Italian Surfer. This is Di Serona Originale, Parrot Bay Coconut Rum, and Pineapple and Cranberry Juice. Looks really good.
And for my cocktail, I got a Mama's Margarita. Now, why would I get a margarita here? It's because this has Jose Cuervo traditional tequila, limoncello, that's the Italian ingredient, fresh lime juice, sweet and sour, and orange juice. Looks good.
All right, so here's my Italian Surfer. I'm definitely getting more of the California vibes from this.
Yeah.
Looks very similar to the Rum Runner at Olivia's. Let's give it a shot. Oh my gosh, that is very good.
Is it tiki? Sweet. What is it? Yeah.
No, it's not tiki. It's more like the Rum Runner. It's more beachside cocktail.
Okay.
This is really, really good. I like it a lot. You don't really taste a lot of that alcohol, so it's going to go down really, really smooth. Very refreshing on a hot day such as today. I love it.
All right, here we go with Mama's Margarita. Again, I like that it's in the classic margarita glass. So limoncello is definitely the shining star here, which, again, we're in an Italian restaurant. You would hope that you get that. I'm not really getting a lot of the tequila, so it's an okay margarita based off of that. So when I want a margarita, I want that tequila taste. So if anybody was to make this at home, what I would have done is I would have substituted the sweet and sour completely for the limoncello, because I feel like they have too many sugars in this drink. I feel like limoncello could easily substitute some of that sweet and sour flavor. Anyhow, I'll drink it.
And also they brought for the table some dinner rolls, and it looks like we've got some kind of olive oil dipping. I don't know what's in there, but
like herbs and dipping oil, so
yeah,
it looks good.
Looks good.
I love dipping oil. All right, so I know you just tried some of the bread and the dipping oil, right?
I tried some of this bread. It's very, very good. It's nice and warm, hot. It's very fresh. I actually prefer this more than the bread service we received at like the Hollywood Brown Derby.
Oh wow!
I have to admit.
Okay.
And this dipping oil is very, very good. As Steve mentioned, it is olive oil. I'm guessing it's extra virgin olive oil, and then you've got a lot of like Italian herbs in there. Really good.
Awesome.
And we've mentioned this before, because we are dining in the park, these restaurants tend to give you your food very, very quickly. So we've already received our appetizer. This is the crispy calamari. It's served with sodacito misto, spicy aioli, and charred lemon.
All right, so I have to admit, I'm very interested in you trying the calamari because when they placed it down on the table, I did get a strong seafood smell.
Yes.
Which makes me very nervous for Mike.
Okay, we'll try it. We'll check it out. Let me get a
palate
cleanser.
Yeah, let's cleanse the palate. Let's cleanse it with a beachside sipper.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
I will try it with the sauce since it comes with this. This is that aioli.
Let me see the sauce. Hold on. Oh, the sauce looks good at least.
Okay, ready? This is really, really good. I have to say this is very, very delicious. It's very different than the calamari we had at Tutto Italia over in Epcot, but I think primarily because of this dipping sauce. This dipping sauce is really, really good. A lot of good flavor, and it's got a little bit of a kick to it. So I really like this.
Awesome. All right, so here we go with the calamari. Try that with the sauce. So I'll have to admit, I think the shining star on the plate is definitely the dip. The dip makes it. Like, that's got some really good spice to it.
Yeah.
I kind of wish it was a little bit crispier, but outside of that, I think it's pretty good flavor. Me personally, I would prefer to have this lemon and squeeze it all over the calamari, but I know Mike's not a huge fan of that.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll just do it on half and see what happens. Did you try some of this stuff?
I did not, no.
What is it again? Is it like jardinere?
I think they said it was sodacito misto or something. Let me get the shot before you grab it. Okay.
I mean, it looks like pickles. It's pickles with a little bit of heat behind it, so those are good.
So what do you think of the bread?
The roll itself is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It tastes like it's like home baked, so that's
Right.
nice. The problem with dipping in olive oil is that you don't always get all the herbs, which is what I really want. Here we go, now I got some. Let's see what that flavor's like. It's really good. Better than brown derby? I don't know.
I mean, like the rolls themselves. I feel like the last couple times we've been to Brown Derby, the rolls have been kind of like, eh.
These rolls are phenomenal.
Yeah, these ones taste more fresh.
But I would take the butter
Yes.
at brown derby over the derby.
That would be a match made in heaven.
Yes, yes, agreed.
So I'm sitting here eating this calamari. I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. And you said you were surprised. But so first of all, I do like this more than Tutto Italia because there they served it with a red sauce, which I think is probably the more traditional way to serve it.
Probably.
Okay. But I think it must be the spicy aioli that's really selling it for me. So, you know, I'm probably the worst person to take advice from when it comes to what's good calamari. But I am loving this sauce. It's so good.
It really is. I think the sauce makes this dish.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure what's going on with the pickle accompaniment. Maybe it's a palate cleanser. I'm not too sure. So, but I mean, it's not like a perfect bite altogether.
Right.
So, what do you think about the decor of the restaurant?
I really like it actually. I was trying to get some footage of it. It's really interesting. So as Steve mentioned, it's like a Sicilian girl moved to Hollywood to become a star, and then she wound up becoming a cook.
More famous because of the cooking that she does for all the co-stars and cast. Yeah.
Right, so she opened an Italian restaurant going back to her roots in an empty backlot warehouse or something.
Yeah.
So that's what this is. So you've got a lot of nods to California and Hollywood, obviously Mama Melrose. But so yeah, you kind of got that feel of like that little intimate like Italian eatery, but then you've got all this like these crazy nods to Hollywood and everything. Yeah. I like it a lot.
I mean, Mike and I, when we went to Hollywood, probably the first time, we went to like a little hole-in-the-wall Italian place.
We did, yes.
And it kind of feels like this with like the red booths. You can see those in the background and everything.
And like the checkered like textiles or whatever.
But anyhow, what I really wanted to point out with the decor is that there's little hidden elements throughout the restaurant that you don't really see.
Right, there's
so
a lot to look at.
Over Mike's shoulder, it looks like there's two like Marilyn Monroe like figurines up in the rafters. I'm gonna hand it to Mike so he can kind of like zoom in on them because Caleb has one of my arms incapacitated by playing with my Apple Watch.
Yeah, I don't know what those are.
No, it's just like little moments. But I looked up. I'm like, oh, that's kind of creepy. Like dark, hooded-eyed creatures staring at me from the rafters. But like, there's like, I think that's like a song book over there. But as Mike has said, he's an old soul, so a lot of the stuff that's on this wall probably hits at home with Mike. So
yeah, I love it.
You see all these classic Hollywood figures up there, some great records that I'm a huge fan of. And like even seeing something as simple as a Sunset Boulevard sign, I know hits at home with Mike for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so our entrees just showed up, so we're about to dig into dinner.
Look at this. This is the oven-baked chicken alla parmigiano. Breaded chicken breast with marinara sauce topped with melted mozzarella over spaghetti. It's pretty impressive. That spaghetti looks really good. This is going to be great because Caleb and I are going to share this. And we just switched plates for the better lighting. This is Steve's dinner. This is shrimp campanelli, sauteed shrimp and campanelli pasta tossed in a 4-cheese sauce with cauliflower, sun-dried tomatoes, fresh spinach, and sweet onions. It smells really good.
So one thing I like about this restaurant is very much a family-style restaurant. So we have families of all kinds in here, which is kind of nice because Caleb woke up from his nap a little crabby.
Right.
So he is one of many kids that are likely going to cry, scream, yell, whatever it is that happens here at family restaurants. So we are amongst like people.
Right.
That's great. So I'm excited about trying this. Again, Mike mentioned that Caleb's going to have a little bit of all of our food because there was nothing really kind of screamed Caleb on the kids menu. So,
yeah.
And he tends to eat what we eat anyhow, so I'm sure he's going to enjoy all this stuff. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Smell. Smell good? All right, open your mouth. Oh, you're so silly. Is it yummy?
What do you think?
Do you like it? All right, look at Daddy. What do you do? What do you do when you like something? When you like food, what do you do? Do you do a thumbs up? Have a great day. Do it. Come on. Come on. Do it.
There you go.
All right, I have to admit, Mike's looks like the classic Italian dinner. It looks so good. A couple bites in already because we're sharing some with Caleb already. He's very hungry. That chicken looks really good.
Yeah, it is. If you eat a good dinner, you can have some dessert.
All right, let's take a bite.
Okay, here we go. That's really good. I like it. The chicken is cooked perfectly. It's not dry. It's nice and juicy. It's got a really good breading on there. And then it's just got a ton of cheese melted on top. Really, really good. I like this a lot. Let me try the spaghetti. So,
is it like a panko like breading to it, or is it everyday
I don't know if it
breading?
said. It just said breaded chicken breast, so I don't know. Okay.
Good classic pasta.
The spaghetti is really good because I'll be honest, I was going into this thinking it was going to be the spaghetti served at Tony's Town Square restaurant. I have never had a good experience at Tony's Town Square. Their spaghetti, I don't know, it always comes out just like a clump of noodles, and I can never
overcooked
separate
noodles,
it.
right?
It's really gummy. This is not that. These are actually very, very good.
We'll close his eyes and smell it.
Okay,
close your eyes.
And open your mouth.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes, open your mouth.
Close your eyes.
Okay, here we go.
Smell it.
Got
Smell
a
it.
good bite of spaghetti. Yummy, yummy. Careful. But do it on the table. Free your hands up. Free up your hands.
He's incapacitated by crackers. Well, do you like it?
It's okay.
Was it yummy spaghetti?
Yes, I'm gonna do some.
Caleb's new signature move. I know that Mike has said this before in previous meals, but like now it's like, okay, now we have to eat because we've already done like the footage. We made sure little man's happy. Now I get to try my entree. So here we go. This is really good. The shrimp's cooked very well. I like that it's a 4-cheese sauce, so it's very velvety. I got a little bit of cauliflower, which is a unique flavor to add to a pasta. I happen to like cauliflower. And that little bit of sun-dried tomato really adds a little bit of extra zing to it. So I like this. I want Mike to try it to see what he thinks as well. All right, so I built what I think is the perfect bite for Mike, so we'll see what he thinks about it.
Okay, so what is this again?
Shrimp, sun-dried tomato, 4-cheese sauce. I don't remember what kind of pasta, but it's good pasta, so there you go. I think it's campanelli.
Campanelli or something?
Yeah.
That's really, really good. The shrimp is cooked, I mean, I'm describing your meal, but the shrimp is cooked really nicely. That's a really good pasta. That sauce, wow. That's
Right?
yummy.
It almost has like a little bit of a, like, it reminds me of shrimp scampi just because of the butter in the pasta sauce. So yeah.
I do have to say, I feel like we're well enough into this meal, like...
We're happy.
Yeah, I've heard so many bad things about this place.
But
I've heard some good things, but it's very, very mixed. And so I've always been on the fence about trying this place.
I think we went into this though expecting like typical family Italian food, right? Like we're not thinking this is a signature. Is this a signature restaurant?
I don't think it's signature.
All right, we didn't go on thinking it was signature, so. Right. But anyhow, I'm happy. You're happy.
This is really good.
The only thing I'm not happy about necessarily are the cocktail options.
Yeah,
but
the cocktails are a little weak.
Yeah.
All right, I know these aren't the most attractive shots when we show like our plates. I am so full. The food was so good, but how about you? How are you feeling?
I'm entering into a food coma.
I know, me too. It's like all of a sudden I got very tired. I think it's the pasta.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go home and drink some coffee and wake up.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy amount of eating over a short period of time, but we do it for you. We do it for you.
We did go a little lighter these last couple days. These extra days we added onto our trip. Well, I mean, okay, but this was our only dining reservation for the day.
Yes. So, food for you, treadmill and elliptical for us. Just skip through it. No, it was a good meal. We definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah. But I think we are stuffed, so we're not going to be doing dessert.
No, a little bit goes a very long way.
Right.
If we were staying here, we probably would take some more of this home, but tonight's the last night. So
yeah.
That's it. So, anyhow, we recommend this place.
We do. I do, at least.
Go in with the expectations that you're expecting just a basic Italian food.
Yeah.
Nothing like culinary or extraordinary. You like it.
All right, and just like that, as we exit the restaurant, it looks like it's going to rain.
Yeah.
And it's incredibly windy.
Exactly. So, leave it on our final night that we've been asking for some overcast for it to be like, looks like a rainstorm about to come in. So it's Florida's way of saying, get out, get out.
But as we've mentioned, these are our final moments in Disney, in Walt Disney World. We're spending it at Hollywood Studios. We're having a wonderful time. This was such a fun week.
It was. Well, it was more than a week. It was 2 weeks.
Yeah,
week and a half,
almost.
So, yeah.
Like I said, I've been editing all the footage. I can't wait to share it with you guys. We're gonna be releasing it little by little so we can savor these moments, savor that magic, but let's be honest, we'll be coming back soon.
Definitely. So I think you're gonna see a lot more in-park vlogs than what we've done in the past.
Right.
However, many of you guys definitely said you like our at-home vlogs. We'll probably still pepper those in every now and again as well.
For sure, absolutely.
All right, I just felt the drop, so I think we need to wrap it up.
We gotta rush, so. Okay, everybody is rushing under the awnings, and I'm starting to see a lot of ponchos coming out.
Exactly.
So we are hustling to our car.
We're only minutes away. Minutes away. We could beat this storm. We could beat this.
Have a great day.